Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing the model rating of this Antonov AN-225. So I got this model a few months back and I did unbox it then, so I will not be going into detail, but I've never actually rated this model, so today we will rate it. And in fact, I am so lucky to have this. This is like my rarest model for sure. You can't find it anywhere, especially in 1.500. 1.400 you might, but it might be quite expensive, but 1.500 you cannot. I bought the last one. It's out of stock now. In fact, it's not even for sale anymore, so yeah. So just to give you a little bit of a background about Antonov 225. So back in the past there was the Cold War and race for space with United States, Russia, or back then Soviet Union had. So they needed a plane big enough to carry the space shuttle, the Buran, but they didn't have it then, so they decided to build this plane. It features 2 nose wheels, 6 engines, massive hold, and they would just put it, the space shuttle, they would put it on the top here and fasten it here, and they would lie down like this on it, and it would just fly with the shuttle on top. But yeah, so this model and this plane has been used now during the pandemic to medical supplies, to the medical supplies all over the world. It came to Toronto, to Warsaw, to Leipzig and other airports, so it has an enormous cargo capability. In fact, it's breaking records for 30 years now, and like, okay, you can see here it's loading some helicopter in. On the back there's also the heaviest single piece lifted, 187.6 tons. And this is like a Gemini Jets box, but I will show you more about it when we get into it. Right, so let's get into the rating now. As always, we'll do it by mode, gear, detail, painting and box. So let's go with the box first. So the box is designed quite nicely. On the top there it says Antonov Airlines, then you have 30 years breaking records in 1989, so I guess that was in 2019 released. Then you have Antonov Airlines AN-225, and then 1.500, there you have the photo of the airplane there. You have Herpa miniature model, Herpa logo there. You have your here the info. The registration is a uniform Romeo -82060. So there's only one of these flying in the world currently. Only one of them exists. So box is quite of a simple design, but I like that they included this in and the Antonov Airlines, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Nothing special really about this box. Typical Herpa box, however, I do also like the flap. It's like Gemini Jets, so pause if you want to read. This is in German, this is in English. Yeah, and now let's get into the mold. So the mold is done amazing. There's no issues with it. It looks like an Antonov. Engines are properly off the ground. The wings are correct. I like how the stabilizers are done and everything, so I will give it a 9 out of 10 for the mold. No issues with it there. Okay, the gear. This monster has got 32 wheels, right? 10 more than the A380, right? Oh. Okay, so you have 2 wheels there at the front, and then 7 here. 14 pairs of 2 wheels. You have 7 on this side and 7 on that side. So 32 wheels, and the wheel could be a little bit more detailed. I like how they are rolling. They are nice ones. It is a nice detail, kind of, the gear. However, it could be a little bit more better detailed, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for the Kia. Okay, so 7 out of 10. Next, we'll go on to the detail. The detail is done quite okay. I would say you have your all the right detail here. Your doors, the engines. You can't really see it, but they are nice detail as well. Moving down, you have your things. I don't know the professional name for them or what they are called, but that's nice detail. And then the stabilizers are also nicely detailed. The wings, you can see all the flaps, the spoilers, ailerons are there. Painted silver, very nice. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for detail. Okay, and finally the painting. The painting is simple on this aircraft. It's just a grey underbelly with blue and yellow stripe going down all the way, and then back up where the tail is, and here as well you have it, and on the engines you have this little mark as well. So painting, the aircraft isn't really in any good livery because it's a cargo aircraft, it's not passenger. But yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for the painting. There's no issues there. In fact, maybe let's give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Painting is done nicely. Okay, so these were our results. We had mold 9 out of 10, and gear 7 out of 10, detail 8 out of 10, painting 10 out of 10, and box 7 out of 10, which gives this model a rating of 41 out of 50, which gives this model a rating of 8 out of 10. Okay, let's look at our leaderboard now, where this model would rank. It would not be in bottom 10. Moving down, there we go. We have it at 6th place, Antonov AN-225 with a rating of 8, ahead of the Air India 707, but behind the United 787. So there we go, 6th place, which is good. So I hope you enjoyed the rating of this model. If you have a chance to get it. Even if you don't collect 1/500, I would recommend it. It's giant in 1/500. See my review on it, please. So and then I compare it to my other aircraft. But that's it for today, and I see you back in the next one.